All right. You're back. Now, if you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering, is right now the right time to buy a home? We're talking like right now.
Oh, you mean right now?
Not later.
When? Shit, probably later. Later.
Right now. And one of the things that's on your mind, more than likely, are the rates. A couple months ago, rates hit an all-time high of 8%. Recently, rates have started to decrease and are supposed to decrease into 2024. In fact, according to Chief Economist Lawrence Yun of the National Association of Realtors, rates are supposed to be settling in between 6 and 7% into next year. None of us know where rates are going to end up, and trying to hit a moving target is what's keeping a lot of buyers on the sidelines. But in this video, hopefully I'll give you the data, and with the data, we can make the best decision possible moving forward. Believe it or not, one of the main factors that I think is going to be the driving force for you to make the decision is inventory. Right now, inventory is very low. It's been historically low for quite some time. With that being said, because the demand is so high and inventory is so low, we suspect that into next year, because of that demand, prices are going to continue to go up. In fact, I did a quick search today in our MLS, and in terms of finding a home between what I call the Goldilocks zone, which was 1,400 square feet to 2,200 square feet, which is more than likely going to be the home that is going to serve the population of first-time home buyers and those that are looking for a lateral move, whether they're looking to add a bedroom and move into a small 4-bedroom, 2-bath. What was shocking to see was that, and this is without defining a price, there are literally between 250 to 300 homes total for all of Fresno and Clovis. We're talking all of Fresno and Clovis. And that's without defining a price or any other variables within looking for a home. So you as a buyer really need to think about a couple things. One, if the inventory is as low as it is as of this moment, what's the likelihood of there being the house that your ideal home, in terms of checking all the boxes? For instance, you might want a pool, you might want a home close to a specific school district if inventory is already low. So one of the things that I think is really important for buyers to consider is our inventory. And as inventory becomes an issue, more than likely, that's also going to affect prices going up. Okay, so here's a likely scenario for next year. As interest rates come down, all the buyers that have been waiting on the sidelines are more than likely going to pour back into our market. And because of that added competition, prices are going to go up. Just listen to what Shark Tank's Barbara Corcoran, real estate mogul, has to say about next year.
The minute those interest rates come down, all hell's going to break loose and prices are going to go through the roof.
Well, look at the 30-year fix.
But they're not going to stay put if interest rates go down by 2 points. It's going to be a signal for everybody to come back out and buy like crazy. And the house prices, I would not put it by the housing market that prices go up by 20%. We could have COVID all over again.
Okay, so here's the meat and potatoes of the video. I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison for you to actually see the numbers as to what would happen if you wait. So on the screen right now, I'm going to put two examples. On one side, a home at $450,000, and on the other side, that same home with a 15% increase in the price. Now, if you zoom in, you might have to hit the pause and screenshot this. You will see there's a huge disparity between both sides in terms of the closing cost. And that's the one thing that I don't think buyers are really considering, even with the rates dropping. Now take a look at the numbers. This house at $450,000 at 20% with today's rate at the time of this video, and the same house at 5.5% with 20% down, you'll notice that the closing cost is much higher. So like I've been saying in the video, you really have to do the math. You really have to consider, even with the rates falling, what the effect of the competition is going to be on prices and take a look at what you're willing to spend. If you have an extra $15,000 to $20,000 lying around and you want to wait for that lower rate, then it might mean that you'll wait until that rate reaches a place where you're comfortable.
Help me help you.
If you don't have that extra $10,000 or $15,000, it might make sense, like I've been saying, to buy the home sooner, renegotiate the rate, and that way you end up in the best of both worlds with the home that you want and not having to fork out an extra $10,000 to $15,000, even $20,000 more just to close on the home. All right, so one of the main takeaways of this video is you can't claw back the price, but you can renegotiate the rate. And if you can afford the payment at where the rate is starting to drift, and we're talking between 6 and 7%, it's my advice to make the purchase right now. If you wait and you try to hit a moving target in terms of the rate dropping, and remember there's no guarantee that the rate is gonna hit sub 5%, you're really gonna be in a predicament this year. I hope you found this video useful and informative. Feel free to share it with anyone that you think might take some use from it. And also, if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, whether it's 2 weeks or 2 months from now, feel free to give me a call, text, or email, and I'd be happy to sit down with you and have a no obligation conversation to see how I can help you and how I can help you get the process started. Until next time, this is Eddie, the agent with Guarantee. Take care.